Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. We have bananas in chat from JG424, Mr. 10, Mumbles, Maveriackle, Nymphaides, Primed Pixel, Sense23, I Love Cats, Ulav, A Free Car, Cuplex, Prime Pixel again, Diashemi, Culp 90PPP, and Harmonic Fury. That's a cool name. Welcome everyone to another live stream. Today's BAM noise in my ear. Today's pre-stream song was Rollins Band. Mr. Henry Rollins there wanting to disconnect himself. If you enjoyed that song, go check it out. Go check out the song, and maybe check out the album as well. It's a great record, one of my favourites. And yeah, wanted to put that song on because I want to disconnect myself and play some Minecraft right now. Jeez, is that okay? I hope that's okay. Tristrian, thank you for the bananas. Welcome to the stream. Thank you everyone for the bananas. Dak Kazia says, what is it about bananas? Oh, I really like bananas, so people give me them all the time. You know, when I walk down the street, I've got the I Like Bananas t-shirt on and people just give me bananas. No, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? The reason that we do the bananas in chat is so that people can let me know that I'm live. I think it literally just started one day with me going, we need something in chat to figure out if we're live or not. Put some bananas down there, and then it's become a tradition. It's become a thing. And it'll probably never go away, will it? Version Amiga there saying, everyone disconnect themselves from the stream. Please don't do that. Please stick around. I want you to play Minecraft with me. Jeez. Anyway, what are we doing? We are achievement booking, I believe. We did this. This is done. I forgot to tick it. That we might want to do. I'm not sure. Upgrade your mob farm to kill monsters automatically. Hey, we've already done that. That's terrific. Enchant a sieve mesh. Enchant, eh? I think we should focus this episode on maybe getting a little bit of leather. Oi, drop some leather. Come here. For some reason I thought that would be a one-hit kill. I've been playing on the Hermitcraft server with my diamond sword all day, haven't I? First Lady Fish, welcome to the stream. Thanks for bananas. Bobster says, hey X, just came from Iskal's stream. Well, welcome from Iskal's stream to an Asuma stream. I actually popped into his stream for a second before I got going and saw... What is that? Do not know what that is supposed to be. My inventory is really full of stuff, isn't it? I saw that he was playing the Project Ozone thing, and its quest book, or equivalent of a quest book, looked really, really good. Loads of like detailed quests and rewards and a proper way to log what you're doing. It looks pretty fantastic. Right, we got some leather. Amazing, it's done. J2 the Osh says brutality. Literally, we're literally being brutal. There's 4 obsidian, which we kind of need, right? And then we've got to chuck the rest of this stuff in here. Like, literally, most of this is just kind of junk to me. And we'll keep those things, I guess. That looks pretty clean and organised now. Terrific. So how is everyone doing? What has everyone been up to today? Ponybutt says, I'll just be sobbing in the corner. Why are you sobbing? Pony, what's going on? Randy, welcome to the chat, buddy. Welcome to the stream even, and the chat, because the chat's also there next to the stream. Chappa Lipote says, hey X, go for some Tinker's tools. We tried that. I'm not sure if I'm ready for them yet. We need... Oh, Enderman be taking damage. And teleporting there and then teleporting somewhere else. Potentially they can like teleport out of that farm, right? But it seemed like he teleported back in. Not sure what's going on there. We need some objectives for today's stream, don't we? Tinker's tools will come when we've like automated iron or something like that. We need an iron pooping chicken. Also, wasn't there like another horse somewhere around here that's wandered off? Probably off of the platform. We need sugarcane next, if we're going to make an enchanting table. So what's our sugarcane situation like? It's pretty non-existent, isn't it? I don't even see any sugarcane in here. Let's middle... Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's middle click to organise and sort. Okay, so we're going to start off with building some platforms, I think. Let's take out our platform building blocks. We want platforms for our tree farms, and we want platforms for other things as well. What will those other things be? I don't know. What kind of blocks do we need here? There's so many choices. I think we should do some more stuff with the achacha. So we need some of that. And basically, we need to smelt a little bit more cobble, I think. Oh, wait a minute. We got these as well. We might use some of that stuff up then. There's some more achacha. What's that? Compressed cobblestone? I think we can whack that with our hammer, right? Or do you need a compressed hammer, I believe? Mother Yackle says it would be a nice idea or a bad idea to curl up under my desk and take a nap. I'm so sleepy, but I don't know, 20 minutes will do me good. If you're not allowed to do that on shift, I probably wouldn't try it. You might get caught, which would be a bad thing. It would be a bad thing indeed. What have we got going on in here? I don't think we need grout. Our grout situation is good. Seared bricks, so we just need fuel at this point, and I think we actually have a lot of that stuff. If we go into here, look for some coal. We might find... oh, 17. I thought we sieved a load of stuff and got tons of it. Wow. 17's okay. Also, I need some cobble. Let's do 2 stacks. 2 stacks of cobble, 2 stacks of smooth stone. All is good in the hood, you know? So that'll give us loads of smooth stone. The other thing we're going to need is then our standard oak wood planks. We've got 10. We definitely need more. Are we really, like, out of wood? I farmed so much of it in the beginning, you'd think you'd never run out, but it goes pretty quickly. I guess we need some oak saplings, and we need to do some twerking and chopping down trees. Olav says, what's up with snow day here in Norway? That is unheard of. Jeez, that sounds like a joke. In Norway, doesn't it snow all the time? Oops, I wasn't holding down the vein miner button. Speaking of which, let's get rid of these leaves. See you later, leaves. Spruce trees never grow here, do they? Okay, oak, that's what I want to plant down here. Lo Miko says, hey X, I think achacha is pronounced AC, as in AC-47. That's just an A in a CIA, as in the C of the singer, the CIA and the AK to the 47. I'm confused, I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on. X, how can I get vein miner in Sky Factory free, says that guy for real. Need to go into your options, need to go to your controls, scroll down till you get to the O. The O being this bit here, or excavation, and that button right there, excavate. Whatever you set that to, that's what you need to hold down when you whack a tree, like so. And that's it, that's how you do it. Now what was the thing we used to use, wasn't it? Just thinking out loud a little bit. Wasn't it the crook? This thing, yeah, that's right, compressed cook. Need to use these. Dear Shemi says, no, there isn't snow all the time in Norway, Asuma. I don't know, isn't Norway like way up there in the north? No, I know exactly where Norway is. I quite like Norway as it goes. Dean Machine says, hey X, just saw your derpiest intro ever thing. You derp. I wouldn't call it a derpy intro, I'd call it a goofy intro or a dorky intro. Rick Usava says, where is Ren? I don't know where Ren is. No idea at all. Let's whack this thing right here. Kablam. And then crook it. Crook it like a crook. Get rid of the rest of that too. Hi, vein miner, what's going on? Why am I starving to death? What's all this about? Jeez, it worked when I used leather as well. Huh. Vein miner isn't working now. Maybe it's because I'm starving to death. Blue Guy's last name says, hi X, how's your day so far? I heard you talking about skiing in a previous stream. What a coincidence, I've just been skiing yesterday. Yeah, I'm going skiing soon. Also, you reminded me I had some noises in my ear. I got a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Neon Cord, and also a resubscribe for 5 months in a row from First Lady 01 saying, 5 months watching you play these packs has made me drift into some modded. Really enjoying Sky Factory, thanks to you. It seems like a lot of people get in the modded mood when Sky Factory comes about. These things are actually quite popular, just judging by the feedback on the video that I did with Ren and comments and things like that. You know, the stream as well. It seems like a lot of people really like these packs as a way to get into the modded stuff, which is all good. I think we need to make another crook. I Love Cat says, X, stop using the axe on the tree. It wastes material. You can do it with any block that doesn't break. Oh, yeah. That makes sense to me now. That makes a lot of sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got to compress it. Should really automate this stuff. Feels like it's a little late in the game to be doing this now, right? But maybe I'm wrong. How is your running going, says MaxDog629. I went running again today again. I felt recently like I'm in the mood to up my game a little bit and run a little bit further, but the weather just ain't been right. Like today it was super cold and super foggy. So apparently what I should do is just do this with my fist. And it breaks the whole thing, so we don't have to use an axe. Very good. We may as well get rid of the axe then. Like by doing this. Boom, it's gone. Now we'll just use a regular thing. Which is really slow. Right, it's definitely slow doing this, but we're gonna give it a while now. I'm gonna stand here and just do this for a bit. Never too late to automate, says Scalvin. That's some rhyming advice right there. Gore Whisper, long time no see, says, well, that's one big chest. It is. It is one big chest, and if you look at it like with nothing in front of it, it kind of feels like the chest is actually just like if I stand over here. Oh, geez, there's a hole of death. It kind of looks like it's a floating chest above one of these blocks, right? I don't know. It kind of looks like that to me. We got a new subscriber. It's Thomas Steenbergen. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I forgot I had some fancy leather boots. Don't they look amazing? Yeah, thank you for your support, and I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Saber says, hey X, you can shift-click a sieve to make the mesh out of it. To take out of it. I think whatever we've been doing is working just fine for us so far. I'm not sure that we need to shift-click them. Anyway, we've probably got plenty of this stuff now, so I'm just going to leave these things down to grow in their own time and let them be. Gore Whisper says, very long time indeed. Every time I appear, it's been a long time. College is taking a toll on me. Oh, you're in college now? I'm just trying to think. Because it's been like probably 4 or 5 years, Gore Whisper. Nice to see you around. I hope college is going well for you. It is always a long time. Speaking of a long time, Ian Balassi is here, resubscribed for 12 months in a row, which is 1 year. You now get a golden face to show off to everyone. Ian, thank you for sticking around. I haven't seen you in a while. I think Assuminati was when we last exchanged, possibly. Yeah, so nice to see you back here. Let's get that stone. So we're going to build some more platforms. And we got the means to do that mostly now, I believe. I've also picked up a little bit of stuff along the way, which is generally what happens when you play Minecraft. Stuff just starts to fill up your inventory, doesn't it? All the time. Right, that might look like a lot, but I know it'll be over before long. Arangelo in chat saying boo. Hi Arangelo, how's it going? Arangelo says it also fits my orange theme. Ah, the new golden face. It would do, wouldn't it? And Arangelo King has resubscribed for 17 months in a row, saying time flies when you're having fun. Almost 1.5 years. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Thank you for sticking around. Also, Mr. Raider67 has subscribed. If you like raiding, well, we try to do that at the end of every stream, so stick around. And there'll be some of that. I can't remember what I was going to put on this platform over here. I did decide, but I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to build another one of these good old platforms. And we're going to... I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. We need like a sugarcane farm somewhere. So maybe we'll put a few small farms down in this area. Be a good spot for it. And then it goes across there. Excellent. Concentration. I'm holding down shift, but I still feel like I need to concentrate. Dragon says, thank you for sticking around. Maybe it sounded a little bit odd. Sometimes my brain says words wrong. I apologise if you thought I thought that you were stinking. Oh. Make an inferno farm, says Minecraft Maniac. I mean, I love the idea of someone just sitting at their computer, giggling away maniacally. You know, make the inferno farm. Ha ha ha. I don't know what the inferno is to make a farm out of it, but it sounds cool. Right, there we go. More of those blocks. And this is going to be a farm. So we kind of need dirt, which I think means we've got to go all the way back to breaking down sapling and leaves into barrels, right? If we don't have any dirt. Also, some stuff in this area is just disgustingly untidy at the moment. This is when you need an axe, or you could hold down control, break all of them together. Same thing we can do over here, really. I hope we get the item back, though. Ah, we do. That's good. Okay, so that thing can go. Nembomb says, glad the hostile mob farm works well for you. Can you check the chest content? I haven't spent a lot of time over there. We need to go a little bit further in that direction for it to activate. But it looks like it's extremely efficient. It also sounds like it's extremely efficient. And it would appear to be a bat bag. Wow, what is a bat bag? Do we see any like super duper rare ones? These are the ones that seem least common in there. So there's one thing that I'm a little... Ooh, golden apple. A little unsure of with all of this. A little unsure of, which is it seems like it's going to give us stuff to jump the tech tree. So when it comes to playing with Ren, I think the two of us will have a chat about it and decide what we want to do with loot bags, because part of the fun of this game is learning the tech tree and climbing it, and I think those loot bags are going to distort the tech tree a little bit, so I will play with it on this one, but it will be something to think about when I play with Ren, I guess, is what I'm saying. So we really need to move our infinite... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to expand these platforms out backwards so we don't have to walk around as much, and I think I'm going to put my barrel stand thing over here, and later on it will be automated whenever that is possible. Today's going to be about building platforms, isn't it? Hey, it's Jessic says, X Mahubs and I love watching your content together. Thank you for that awesome brain power of yours. Oh, what a lovely message. Thank you so much. Usually people like the lack of brain power, I think, but appreciate the message ever so much. Made me smile there. Right, let's have a count again. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and another one, and then we can go over this way. Sandwich Tim says open bags, all of them. Opening the bags is definitely a thing to do, isn't it, at some point? I'm just thinking they're gonna, like, the things that we get from them are gonna disrupt, is literally what I was talking about a moment ago. They're gonna like disrupt the tech tree a bit, and I think I don't mind that in this stream, but I'm sort of wary of it. Like, it can take a little bit of fun out of the game when all of a sudden you like sidestep various goals, I think. Does that make sense? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yep, all counted up real good. And there we go. We got, oh my god, all sorts of noises in my ear, which I'm missing. Did I get this one? Ash Bradley has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for the resubscribe, saying, hey X, heard you're going away on a holiday soon. Hope you have a great time. Well, thank you for the well wishes. I am. I'm going on a skiing holiday, which I haven't been on for like 15 years. So I'm not really going to remember how to ski so much. Although, it's like learning to ride a bike, right? Is what some people will say. I think I'm going to remember the fundamentals and pick it up quite quickly. That's what I'm expecting to happen. I was just wondering, where do those slimes spawn? I just had a bit of an idea, but it's kind of a terrible idea, because if the slimes can basically spawn on any of these full blocks, can't they now? Terrible idea. Had an idea, it was bad, not going to tell you what it was. SwissX Pitplup is here, resubscribing for 6 months in a row, saying, make sure to read this statement out loud. Don't read the previous statement out loud. Repeating reading statements as many times as you like. Half a year whoop. I am so confused as to what I just read. Something about reading statements and not reading them, and I read, oh, that was cruel. That was so, did you see how cruel that was? Oh my, jeez, well... That's the rest of oh no, we got some more, thank goodness. That was so cruel. I feel like the Minecraft the Minecraft gods shamed me then. They punished me. Oh, it broke and threw everything into the void. What are the odds? Okay, let's grab a few more of those so we can make yet another platform. So what goes on this platform, I don't know, but we're just in the mood for making platforms right now. We got a new subscriber. It is TomCD1. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. I'm getting tea reminders in chat from Scavenger and from A The Fight. Appreciate that. And also Midori Uchiha. Thank you for the tea reminder. I need to drink this tea. It has been 20 minutes into our stream. That means this is going to be easy drinkings. Ebank says, be careful, my friends. My dad went skiing and dislocated his knee, so that he can't bend it for 6 weeks. You reminded me of a story. I'm so sorry to hear about what happened to your dad, by the way. That is quite awful. Can't bend it for 6 weeks. But he'll be able to recover, right, I hope. That's crazy. Tom Steenbergen, I have not missed your message. I'll read it out in a moment. That was a delicious, delicious sip of tea. Drinking up my strong English breakfast. I found the trick with that one is to not let it brew as long, and then it doesn't get this sort of bitterness. Because I like to let the tea bag sit for quite some time, so not been doing that with this one, and it tastes a little bit better. Maybe that's a tip for you if ever you have bitter tea. It's not saying, I don't know. Never had a problem with bitter tea really, so I don't know what's that about. Anyway, so you reminded me of a message. Message reminded me of a story. So I had a nickname for skiing holidays when I was a kid, which was Bump 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 Tree, because what I did when I was a kid is I went up onto the side of the piste, right? So when people ski down the same path over and over again, it pushes snow out to the side and it creates these like bulges on the side, and I decided to go up on one, and I lost control because it was really bumpy. So I'm going along, going up and down, and I've really got no control over what's going on. And then I like just came off the edge of it and just went, you know, split legs into a tree. Like as comical as you can imagine it was. And the other side of that tree though was a cliff. And if I hadn't hit the tree, I would have been bye-bye. Little story for you there. Like literally, just like, you know, a meter behind the tree is a plummet to death. It was kind of crazy, really. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, I can remember the view really vividly in my head, because I remember looking like down for a while and just thinking, geez, like, I got ever so lucky, basically. I was being stupid and I possibly could have died. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing about it, to be fair. Okay, should we use that, even though it's kind of ugly? Like, let's just throw something different on one of these platforms. Like, we'll put a blue one on this one back here. And then we'll put our water source here, maybe. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Right, so blue will be this thing. We're going to put wood on that one and put our barrels over there. Dude, I can't even remember why we started doing all of this stuff. Just constantly expanding and building all sorts of things. Because there's so much stuff that needs doing. Right, one short. Of course we would be. Swiss Piplup says story time with X. I had to tell you, man. I had to tell you because I remembered it. Oh, googly-eyed zombie! Oh! Don't hit me! Jeez, so rude. Open the bat bag, says Lomiko. Yeah, the bat bag. I've just realised, yeah, mobs are going to spawn over there. Right, the skeleton's a bit of a problem. No, he's not. He's not a problem at all. The skeleton's the easy one. Jeez, he walked straight into the void. Well done, you. We'll put those torches there temporarily for now, I guess. How's it going, Log Chicken? How's it going? Rocky Avalon says, I remember almost going over a cliff on a horse once. Yeah, I think almost going off of cliffs is something to remember, isn't it, Rocky? Certainly was that way for me. It's not something I'm going to forget quickly. Okay, what about dark oak planks there? Did we actually use those on anything? We did on that one, and it looks kind of cool. So I don't want to repeat myself. Let's... Oh, I'm drinking, and I don't know it. Let's go with the one at the very... I can barely make out these textures, you know. I'm going to go with the one at the very end. We'll use up some dark oak for this next platform. Oh, I thought something was to the side of me. So I got a donation here that I need to read from Thomstein Bergen. And it says, just subscribed, have been watching your streams for a while and really love the Sky Factory streams. Thanks for making me have fun. Oh, thank you for the donation, buddy. And thank you for enjoying yourself when you come by here. I'm glad that you are enjoying it ever so much. Really do. And we also got one here from Avonymous. Avonymous. It took me a second. And then I was like, oh, I know who that is. Jeez, who could this mysterious Avonymous be saying, oh, jeez, big slime. Hang on, hang on. Get wrecked, slime. You suck. Get out of our base. All googly-eyed one as well. Oh, jeez, okay. Yikes. It's an XP farm here, people. Using that swipe attack. Cha! Okay, right, that's those guys taken care of. Let's read this message. It's so difficult to keep up. Saying, go to the nether and get some blaze rods. You can craft an ender cake and kill the end dragon and subsequently get an elytra, which would make it easier to capture a ghast for an angel ring. Wow, that was a long sentence. Dude, I am nowhere near any... Oh, hello. See you later. Oh, and again, he tries to teleport out and he gets sucked back in. That's really interesting that it does that. Yeah, I understand the instructions, but I feel like if I go to the nether, I'll probably die. I think I'm going to continue following the quest book, maybe taking some advice. Like, if I want advice from you guys, I would like it to be short and simple, you know? Like, something that I can literally do. Like, if you know, oh, X has these two things and he could craft them together and make that really useful tool, that kind of help is great because I can do it quickly. Anything that's going to take us on, like, a long journey is, like, I'm going to lose... I can't even remember why I built these platforms, you know what I mean? You know, welcome to the mind of X. There's not much going on up here. I'm trying to juggle reading chat, reading messages and talking, and then I forget what I'm doing, literally. Okay, I think we actually need a couple more logs worth of that stuff. Yikes, what did I just throw out of my inventory then? Grout? I don't remember picking out some grout. Right, I think it was the last one that I chose. So we'll continue with that. Hopefully it's correct. Yes, it appears to be correct. Don't I have a builder's wand? As some of you have probably been screaming. There we go, screaming at the stream. Use your builder's wand, you! Russ Rules says nether is void, as in the end in this pack X. Oh, yeah, we discussed that earlier. So I could go to the nether, build another one of those, and farm nether mobs. Fascinating. Cuplex says, craft loot bags in a 2x2 to make better ones. It won't distort the tech tree, as it will give you things that are easily made, or things that are unobtainable, though, through normal means. Interesting. You might be right, Cuplex. You've said tons of very helpful things. I'm still a little bit skeptical that it might not be quite what I think. We'll have to come back to that. I mean, I'll go and open a couple in a moment. People want me to open the bat one, so I've got a feeling that might be a rarity. Now, we're missing 2 wooden barrels. I wouldn't be surprised if they were located right there. There they are. Didn't we automate this? Aha. Ah, we did automate. I completely forgot about automating this. We want to do more of that, I think. Do we have hopper ducts in this? I see hopper ducts, and they are certainly cheaper. Let's use some of those. Some of our iron. Let's automate, man. Let's do this, you know. I'm not sure if those hopper ducts will actually be useful. Now that I think about it, I've got to remember how they work. Do they take items? I think they do, or do you have to push items into them? We'll soon find out. So we've got chests. I guess we've got like more platforms to make, but we're not using these blocks now. We'll probably use dirt on our sugarcane one. So let's free up some space. Okay. That's definitely a lot better. And I have a loot bag. Right, hoppers, iron. We need iron. Do we have iron in here? We do. This is where we keep our ingots. Excellent. And we've got iron blocks. That's very good. Right, and then we need planks of wood. There's a crafting bench. Ian Balassi says, oh yeah, X, I wanted to tell you that I saw Death Haven live recently, and it was a pretty awesome show. 3 bands open for them. Chasm's Wife and Health. Heard any of these bands? Health was a 9 Inch Nails disco dance sound. Very fun. I've heard of Death Haven. I really loved their second record. I started listening to Sunbather again the other day. I don't know what it is, but I don't get into that record when I listen to it. It just... And it's weird because I think... Well, the impression I got is that there's not like a massive difference between the 2 records, but I absolutely love their second one. Another interesting fact for you, Ian. Did you know that PewDiePie is a massive Death Haven fan? I've noticed that he's always wearing their t-shirts, which I found interesting, but it goes to show, you know, like all sorts of people can listen to all sorts of music. Right, what we're going to do is pop these out of here, and they're going to give us tons of items which are going to fly off into the void. Well done, X, you just wasted tons of your materials. Well, geez, I mean, what did you expect? Okay, so if I plug that in like that, oh, and like that again, we need an empty hand here. It's a hopper duct is a chain, right? And it's a one-way. It's like a one-way thing as well. So I don't think we can even use it to like have one hopper from one chest and then chain it along a whole bunch of things. I think what we might actually need is an item transfer node. Let's have a look at that. Transfer. Let's type that in. So this thing will transfer items into destinations from the thing you attach this to. That's kind of exactly what we want. And then we need something to take the items out automatically, which I think are going to have to be hoppers. There was a couple of questions there. Tay X Emily says, who's your favourite artist? I've got a few. Henry Rollins, or Rollins Band, who we were listening to before the stream, was one of them. Monkey Monster says, I'm in year 9, choosing my options soon. X, which ones would you suggest? Choose the things that you are most interested in and seem like they're the most fun. I think that's the best thing to pursue, is stuff you're generally interested in. Do you have any vintage records, Asuma, says John Starr? I have a few vinyls. I've got Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, but it's not a vintage, it's like a repressing, you know. Because vinyls are becoming popular again, and now you can sort of buy them in mainstream shops, so to speak. So we need like some stone again in order to craft this stuff. I think there might be some, there we go, left over here. We needed redstone, which I don't think we have a lot of. I'm going to need to automate the sieving soon as well. I'm not sure what the best journey is to take to do this stuff. This might just happen to be not a great idea, and we've run out of redstone already. We were only trying to get some dirt, and then all of a sudden it gets... Do you know what? I think, although we're going to do that platform over there, I think we'd be smart just to take our dirt and leave this thing alone, because it's going to get us more dirt steadily, I guess. It's already given us what we want. And there we go, it's composting. So we're going to build a sugarcane farm, which was always the plan. JG says, wonder when vinyl sales will surpass CD sales. It's possible it might happen because... Yeah, because like MP3s are so prevalent now, but people seem... I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. I haven't really thought about it much, have I? It's possible, I guess. Tristan says, have you ever heard of Muse, Asuma? Of course I have. Of course I've heard of Muse. Huge band. Sugarcane Pillar, says Bass12120. And then a brick wall, was that what you're going to say? Okay, so we could put one there and one there, and that wouldn't be really that efficient. But we'll do it that way anyway for neatness. Ian Ballasy says, I didn't know that about PewDiePie, but I'm glad to hear it. That's one of the things I love about Deathhaven, is that they seem to attract a very broad audience, not just metal fans. I also have an original pressing of What's Going On. It's on Prized Possession. Wow, you got an original pressing. Now that is something awesome to have, man. That's really cool. And yeah, they do seem to attract more broad audience. A lot of the modern wave of black metal has done that. It was just kind of fascinating because it used to be such a like closed off genre, such an elitist one, so to speak. And yet this new era, to my ears, not sounding like terribly different, seemed to attract a lot of people. Wolven Kaz says, for power, Ender.io Stirling generator that just uses a piston with vein miner, the making of charcoal is a breeze, and that's in the generator. The alloy smelter just uses some iron and casting machine. You see, you lost me there. Like, one step at a time. I can understand if there's an easy way to get power, but I can't really visualize what's going on. This is my experience with modded a lot. It's just too much, too overwhelming, and it's like kind of crazy to keep on top of it all. But I want to learn, I want to get better, and I certainly have. If you'd have seen me played like Asuminati or some of the other mod source stuff like that, I was terrible. I didn't have a clue what was going on. Also, speaking of not having a clue, do I even have any sugarcane to begin with? Like, where's the sugarcane at, you know? That's a good question. Did I have like sugarcane seed? Let's actually type that in, sugar. And then double click it, right? Because if there's sugarcane seeds, and there they are, right. I think we did get those. They look familiar. There they are. Excellent. The magic of that thing, whatever it's called, where you double click. It's brilliant. Right. Yes! We got sugarcane, peeps. We got sugarcane, and it is everywhere. So one of those can go right there as well. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. We need more dirt. Use sand, it's cheaper than dirt and grows sugarcane faster. It doesn't grow sugarcane faster in vanilla. It is also easier to get a lot of it, but I don't know if it will fall into the void or not when we place it down. That is something to be known, I guess. So I think what we want is water here, and then water over to the side of that one. I'm guessing slightly. Ian Ballasy says, definitely agree. I think a lot of the stigma has disappeared. Yes. For an external audience and hopefully internally as well. You know, like bands aren't trying to be elitist anymore and exclusive, so to speak. And Ian, I don't know if you'll be interested in this actually. I've been playing a lot of guitar again, which is, I love playing guitar. I don't know how I lost my way with it and didn't play for a few years. Or maybe it's one of those things like coming back to it, it's all like exciting and fresh again. I don't know. But I've been playing a lot of Emperor songs on the guitar. I really love their second record, and I can play quite a few songs from it, which is good. Yeah, my plan is to get good enough at playing these songs that I'll be able to do a proper cover and then put that cover onto YouTube. That's kind of like my goal. I don't want it to be like every day I play guitar for a couple of hours and that's it. It's like, and I'm working towards a couple of video projects, but they're probably going to take time because like my playing is like awful. I have dyspraxia, and I don't want to like make an excuse for myself because like I'm going to play regardless. Like I love playing. But I can really feel it, just like yesterday when I was playing, the muscles in my hands were just like poor that day. I ain't got fine motor skills, you know, I struggle to use a screwdriver, literally. And it just makes guitaring, you have to be so much more persistent with it. Anyway, I want to catch up on my noises in my ears because I'm waffling away and getting distracted. And CK Amaran 99 has resubscribed for 2 months in a row saying, hey X, just joined. Are you going skiing? I am going skiing, yes. I'll be gone next week and missing a few streams. Enoch's Legacy is resubscribed for 6 months in a row, which is half a year, saying, hope all is well, X. Praying for you. Praying for me? Enjoyable stream as always. Well, thank you for the resubscribe. We've also got another one here from Veterinarian the Patrican. Oh, I've read that one before and done better than that. Resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying, had a hell of a time finishing of a paper for a conference. Came home to X streaming, yay. Well, congratulations on finishing your paper. Welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone for resubscribing. We also got a new subscriber. It is Tay X Emily. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Virgin Amiga says, XB waffling away. Literally, you said that after I've said it though. I see what you're doing there. I see exactly what you're doing. I think we're going to end up with some blocks that can't actually have the sugarcane growing on them. None of these sugarcanes are growing very much at the moment, but we got to wait because I just realised something. With this design, you're always going to have like a ring of blocks around the water, so you can place them easy. Yeah, the sugarcane has to grow its first 15 stages, and then it will start to grow a little bit faster after you punch it off. Spank me ankles, please, says, hey X, I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, time to go back to college. See ya. Or see you later. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hope you have a good one. Bobster says, hey X, I have dyspraxia too. It sucks a little bit, doesn't it? But I guess, you know, it is what it is, right? Ian Ballasy says, I also love Emperor and would love to hear your cover. I've also gotten to a place where I haven't played drums in a couple of years and I have other artistic endeavours taking up my time right now. Excuses, I know. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, isn't it, Ian? Like, as long as your time is like being put into something, I think it's worth it. Like, even though I didn't play guitar for a long time, I put my time into other things, and I think that was worth it. And now that it's come back around again, like you'll probably experience that at some point as well, that you'll come back around to it. But dude, the song that I'm like almost there with is called An Elegy of Icarus, and I absolutely adore the guitar riffs that go through it because it's always just a little bit, it's not terribly intricate, but it's always a little bit technical and your hands are moving around. It's not one of those songs where you just like thrash a power chord constantly. And I can now play the entire thing from start to end. I know every note. If I hit every note, you know, it's like a bit of a gamble for that, but I can do it. And at some point, if I keep practicing, I will play it, you know, well enough to then film and put up. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, we've got a donation here, Noise in the Ear from Steenberg, saying, "Hi X, did you see the hilarious Dutch video which welcomes Trump as the new US president? You should really see it." I did see that. It was really funny. I liked how, while being funny, it was also just being like him and talking like him about other things. And I hope people that see it will understand that that rhetoric and that manner of talking is like blowing hot steam. You can say a lot of stuff without really saying anything at all. That's what I got from that video. I don't know if that was their intention to put across the message. They may have just been having fun, but it was really really good video, actually, a lot of fun. And some of these things we can chuck into our compost. I don't know what I'm doing now, by the way. Lots of people are saying snad in chat. Yeah, snad sand, it's I don't know where you guys are seeing that because I haven't seen it. Snad can be crafted out of sand. Oh, right, so people are saying use, well, all of that stuff's going to go in the void now. Apparently snad I'm not going to change it over. Apparently Snad will grow this stuff faster. I'm just going to let it be. Look, it hasn't even grown one block yet. One thing I would need to do here, though, is to put in the slabs like this, since we don't have lily pads yet. Also, might need a torch or two over here later on, because, yeah, things are going to spawn if we're not careful. Let's go open that bat bag. I want some suggestions in chat, if you don't mind. Also, Thom, if I didn't say it, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, what I'd like to see is some simple suggestions. Hey, Asuma, you could craft this item and it will help you. Or why don't you do that? Now, something quick, simple, not ending up having us go on a huge expedition or quest or whatever. Bone meal, that's going to be super useful. Okay, let's come back over this way. Let's drink. Oh, the slimes are spawning again. I leave my base for half a second and here they are. Ka-cha! Ka-cha! There we go. Right. Here's the bat bag. Spawn bat. Why do I get this feeling that a bat might be really useful at some point? I can just put that in here. I don't think we need to spawn one, just for the sake of it. Ollie95 is here saying late banana. Did he already derp? I don't think I've actually derped today. You've jinxed it now. So snad works better than sand/dirt. Apparently, is what everyone's telling me. Quick cigarette, says the big nosian. Yeah. Build a fence. Make a watering can for farming. Oh, that might be good. Thank you. Let's have a look. Watering. Jeez, that might be amazing. What does it cost though? Oh my goodness me! It costs stone and wood. That's something I can make. Well, let's get right on that. There's our stone. There's our wood. Let's craft. Watering can. Here we come. We're going to water all the things with this. Jeez, that is cheap. Now, how do we fill it up, though? Do we put it in water like this? That's how I'd fill up a watering can. I'd literally put water in it, which is what we're doing right now. Minecraft Maniac says, X, the Inferno seeds are the green essence and can eventually make seeds like iron, dirt and diamonds. That sounds cool. I still wouldn't know how to make a farm of it. I mean, not really sure what it's about. Is it like this? Right, will this grow? Oh, it does. It grows them. It's growing them goods. We only need a few more sugar canes. Oh, that's amazing. Snad, they said. Use Snad, they said. But oh no, all we needed is a watering can. We'll check that out. We really need some lily pads here now. Oh, noise in me ear. Hi, did we get it all? These guys are trying to help me chop it down, aren't they? That's what they're trying to do. Alright, so we got that lever. We got that. We also got the sugar cane. I mean, how long did that take us? 44 minutes to make an enchanting table. Is that what we're looking at here? Well, that was one. I needed two. So, hi. And we'll have to plant the other one down. I'm sort of being a bit derpy with the crafting here. We need two... No, we need 2 diamonds. Well, it doesn't matter. We got 2 books and... Oh, remember how to craft, man. Right, so where them diamonds at? Do you see them? We didn't spend them all, did we? I thought we had like 7. Surely we didn't spend them. Oh, I don't see any diamonds there. Unless I have another chest where I put things... Dude, I can't spend all my diamonds already. We've got a chest over here. What's it? Oh, there's nothing in there. Oh dear. Did I really spend all my diamonds? Aha! Found ya! Hiding away from me, aren't they? Oh, there's also loads of coal in there as well. Did you see that? I was looking for that earlier. Tal says, hi, X just joined the stream. My PC is going to get an upgrade in a few more months, so I'll be able to play Hermit Pack. And also, I want to make a server for me and my friends to play Hermit Pack together. Does the server need to have at least 4 gig of RAM? What is the recommended amount of RAM for Hermit Pack? For 5 to 20 players in total, what is the recommended amount of RAM to allocate to Minecraft? If you're playing Hermit Pack, 4 or 5 gigabytes of RAM. If you're on a server, try and get 8, and what you really want to look at is getting a good CPU. I'd recommend Cube Toast to provide the Hermitcraft server if you're looking for a hosting company. As always, in the Hermitcraft videos you can find a discount code link thing, whatever that is, in the description box, and you guys can get a cheaper server with that, and that helps keep Hermitcraft up. Right, so we got an enchanting table. What do we need to do? Enchant a sieve? Does that mean we need some lapis? I believe it would. I was about to type lapis. It doesn't work like that, does it? So, sieves. These are made out of iron. I don't think they get any better than that, right? Or do they? Wait a minute. No, it's a mesh. I'm typing in the wrong thing. Wait a minute. Diamond stiffened mesh. So we should make one of those. I believe we have 4 diamonds left. And that'll be the best one ever, wouldn't it? And then you're going to tell me that I need to do a level 30 enchantment, aren't I? I bet that's what we're going to need to do next. Jeez. Should we really make one of these? I'm not sure. I guess we can do it and find out. Neon Green Fruit says, good luck, X. I have to be busy today. Thank you for being an awesome YouTuber. I hope you're having an awesome day. And I'll check out the final stream on your second channel. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. I believe you are popping in just to say hello, so whatever it is you're up to, I hope you have a good time. Let's have a look. String was the thing that I was after. Let's put away these hopper ducks and chests and dirt. Oh, actually I needed the dirt. Kinda needed that dirt, didn't I? Come back to me. There you guys just can't play nice, can you? Gotta push me about wherever I go. Do you know what? If we collected a load of these and like put them in a trap, they could take up the mob cap and stop other things spawning on these platforms. The diamond mesh won't give you iron and other ores except gold, says Nitro Rays. So we use diamond to get gold, right? Oh, wait a minute. You're saying it won't give us other ores. Can we see the uses of this? Can we see what comes from that? Cobalt and ardite from a heavy sieve of compressed nether gravel. Compressed salt. Oh, right. This is fascinating. Compressed... Oh, I thought it said sand. It's actually sand. Right, there's a lot of stuff that comes from these things. So gravel, we get those. Gold. Yeah, you do get gold from it. These kind of look like good drops. Am I missing something? In a regular sieve, we don't get iron. I see what you mean. Well, that's gravel. And we don't get iron from dust. It seems like a mixed bag of tricks, really, doesn't it? Emil going for the win says, I know I'm late every time I go into YouTube and you upload a video to know you're streaming, but most of the time I'm joining the stream 10 minutes after because I like to watch you play that Balance City game, and you play Minecraft, but maybe it's because I live in Denmark and we're ahead of you, but I still like to see you play Sky Factory. What is the Balance City game? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's have a look. So, I think we're going to craft one just to get gold, and then we'll enchant it as well. And I don't know if it needs a level 30 enchantment. It probably does. Makes sense, but we don't have an XP farm yet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's like sieve efficiency. So I may as well just take that one then. Although if I'd have gone for free, it might have come with something else. But sieve efficiency, we did that. So let's get rid... Oh, actually, let's just put it over here to the side. So now we've got a diamond one as well, which means we can get gold. Hardened mesh. That looks like it's for another mob. Mod. What pack are you using, says Fox Easy Gamer. It's Sky Factory 3. Scalvin says, Balance City game, Concrete Jungle. It might be that, or it might be Polybridge. Balancing. Asuma, are the Blaze Farm working in 1.11? Not the one that I did a tutorial on a while back. Not that one. We also got noises in my ear, so while I read these, I'm going to have a sip of tea. Pro GJ is here resubscribing for 7 months in a row saying, what are we doing today? I don't know really, just derping about, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kidot13 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome, I hope you're enjoying yourself. And Avalon Rocky is here with a donation saying, carpet is better than both slabs and lily pads for covering water in a farm. Oh yeah, great idea. Also, why not go and kill the end dragon? Because I'm in nowhere near enough prepared to kill some end dragon, am I? I'll get wrecked by the end dragon. Ah, delicious tea. And I do believe that something crazy is happening in chat because there's a load of crazy people typing Iskall raid. Are we being raided right now? Jeez. I believe we are definitely being raided because I see a whole bunch of people coming in. Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. We were about to make carpets because carpets look cool. And we were about to improve our little sugarcane farm a little bit more. We got our watering can. We have a little bit more dirt. Going to grab some more of that. And we're going to upgrade it. But welcome. How was Iskall's stream? I popped in there earlier. I saw he was playing Project Ozone 2. And I was like, man, I really like the quest book in that thing. It looks so much more, let's say, together. Or, oh yeah, we also got to do this. Just looks a little bit more automated and a bit more in depth. The quest book in this pack is a little bit, I don't know, you don't get rewards for stuff and it doesn't go into too much details and I don't know, it looked really cool. I'm thinking I might end up playing that one myself one day as well if I like these things. Rocky Avalon says, "'Twas a joke." I'm terrible, aren't I? Yes, I guess it probably would have been a joke because we are in no way situated to go to the end city. So welcome everyone. Scavenger says, I'm drowning in Iskall comments. Yeah, me too, man. I'm seeing this. They're going ham. They're going crazy. And bam, we got a noise in me ear from Mumbles saying, if you take 4 bags of loot, the same kind, in a 2x2 grid, it will upgrade to the next type of bag. Less bags, less clutter, better loot. Happy Mumbles. Auto condenser. Can do it for you. Auto condenser. What's auto condenser? Can I craft auto crafter upgrade, auto transfer upgrade? What will automatically craft with an upgrade then? That doesn't look terribly expensive, does it? What's this for? Engineer's workshop. Convert a crafting table into... Oh, that sounds fantastic. I want to do that. Hang on. Engineer's workshop. This looks cool. This mod looks really cool. Workshop... Is that the thing it will convert? Convert a crafting table. No. What's a workshop? This looks cool. What is this mod about? Who can tell me? Oh, jeez. Anyway, we need to put down our watering can. We need to grass some sugarcane. And then we need to harvest the sugarcane and make our farm even bigger. Thomas BJJ says, X, what would you do if somebody recognised your voice in public? I would throw down my smoke bag that I always keep on me. And create a plume of smoke and run away into the distance. No, I'd probably say, hello, how are you? I don't know. I doubt I'll get recognised for my voice. Jeez. Let's grab some water from a bucket. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Yep, that's the right spot. Bam, we got another noise in me here. I can't keep up, can I? That being said, I think this makes that one of the places where the woods... Sorry, the woods? Like... The water wouldn't hydrate because we're not placing water over here, so that's why we're putting cobble just there. That would make this one another spot where that happens as well. And it looks kind of ugly, but that's just the way it is, right? I got... Did I get a noise in me? I don't know. Kira says, X getting distractedly so easy. Oh, a bird. Like, literally chasing butterflies, man. This is me streaming. It's like, oh, what's that? I get distracted terribly easy. Pro JG says, X never say never. You just said it twice. And I said it twice as well. So that went really well. Netherbricks has resubscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We also got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from Haley and Jen. Oh, I probably butchered that one saying, sad I missed your stream the other day. I have so many thoughts on minimalism. I love it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to put them in chat. Hopefully I will catch them. There's so many people talking all the time. I feel so guilty. That I don't get through like all of the messages. It's just crazy. You guys are just hearing your numbers going ham, basically, and it's kind of hard to keep up. But I do my best. I do my best. I try to do my best. Something's gone wrong. Something has gone horribly wrong. I've put this one. Oh, jeez, we're going to break dirt, and it's going to fall into the void. No, I caught it. That was amazing. Okay. No, something has gone wrong again. Wait, what am I doing? Where does this one go? It goes closer to me, I believe. I believe it goes closer to me. No. No, would it? Oh. I think it would. I think it goes there. Oh, I'm getting so confused, aren't I? Okay, let's put down some more sugarcane. Let's put down those carpets before I fall into the void. That's an interesting place to teleport to. Like, to me, next to the water. I don't know what's going on. Also, Big Daddy 082319181 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Rocky Avalon says, put a water source where the dirt is so that both of the stone blocks are growable. I don't think that... I don't know. I'm not sure that would work, actually. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. Alchemy Dragon says, got to go, thanks for the live stream, love it. Well, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate that. So, what... Scalvern says, I don't think about minimalism much. I guess you could say my thoughts are minimal. I've completely forgotten, like, what we were going to do after we done this bit. I'm just in another world today. And most days, to be fair. Okay, plop down you. Thomas Steenberg says about minimalism. I tried to look it up yesterday, but unfortunately it's not on Netflix in the Netherlands. Ah, yes, different areas for different Netflix things. Ah, I forgot about that. That's a shame. Move the water source to a new platform, says Gurtav. That was one of the things I wanted to do, wasn't it? Where can I download Sky Factory on PC, says Fat Squirrel. You can get it from the Curse Launcher or the FTB website. Those are the two places to pick up Sky Factory. Okay. Let's keep grabbing our dirt. Let's keep getting our water. So some of you saying to move the water source. We're going to leave it there for now. I feel like I've not done a lot this stream, which is kind of how I always feel. We did that. We enchanted the Civ Mesh. That means actually... we should do that. We should upgrade it to iron. Iron is probably going to be the most farmable thing. And then we get to look at the next part of the book, which may like move us on to some more thing. Actually, wait a minute. How would we... If I get my Tinker's tables, I've got a feeling we might not be able to do iron without the smeltery, which would mean we need gold, right? Who's following me? In order to make an iron like tool upgrade, we would need a gold frame to make the cast. So I don't think... there's a part builder. Is that the one that I need though? I'm not sure. Let's put you like there. That is the one I need. I don't think it works with iron though. I Love Cat says, my mum started thinking about minimalism like 2 weeks ago and then you go on about it. If you want to suggest reading or listening a book by Con Marie, that's how I think it's written. Amazing. You want to, I suggest... I'm always up for reading books. The problem is they take a long time to read, and I've already got quite a few on my list. So it might be a long time before I get to build it. Ollie says, yes, you need gold. Aha. So we could chuck a bunch of stuff into the diamond sieve, and I want to come back to this thing, man. This stuff looks interesting. Or maybe they just got really good little thumbnails, is what I should say. But that one, Auto Crafter, I want to know what that's about. Or how it works, more so, because we kind of know what it's about. Actually, it's a mesh we're looking for. Okay, so we got this mesh. It is enchanted for efficiency. We want to know what are the uses, and we're going to be using a regular sieve, and we're going to be... right, we can put gravel into it, and we will get gold. So, 15% chance for ×1. That's really good. That one also has gold. It's 15%. So we want to go with gravel. That's going to be like really easy to do. So let's do this, man. Let's get a graveling, you know, graveling like a javelin. I think I'm done with my sugarcane farm for today. We've worked on that a bit. It's been all right. We're going to put all these other things away because my inventory is getting pooped out with all these different things, isn't it? Oh, that is so much cleaner to look at now. Amazing. Uncommon loot bag. We got to do that thing for Mumbles as well, haven't we? In fact, that chest is just being wasted at the moment. But we got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from T Monkey T. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Hasn't it been longer than that? I'm sure it's been longer than that. Is Twitch being twitchy? It probably is. I Love Cat says, is a very minimal person writing how to do stuff, and it's funny and fun to read. And it's on Konami. I'm a derp. I Love Cats. It sounds great. Is it a short book? Maybe if it's a short one, I could look it up. I'd definitely like to read, give a read to certain things and find out if they're, you know, what you're about. You don't have to read the whole book. You can read some of it and figure out if it's for you. Maybe I should do that. Because like what I'm reading at the moment, like, isn't really relevant to my lifestyle. But if there's something I could read that's relevant to your lifestyle that would help you make changes or learn things, like that's surely a better time to read now than later. Like Bunny Rabbit says, you are looking for a mesh sugar. Oh, am I now? I saw them the other day, believe it or not, and it was absolutely amazing. I've got my polyrhythmic headbanging going on. Probably look like a complete fool. Don't want to jump in the water. Right, so if we break that one, let's find out if it connects to all of them, or if it will do just the one. Aha, so we're going to stand here holding down right click, and I can have a reader chat then. I'll have a reader chat and a sip of this. The civil engineer says, oh, you're chatting to someone else, never mind. T-Monkey T says, it was, but I had to stop like 4 months ago. Ah, okay, well, welcome back. Appreciate ya. Tax Emily says, what's your views on witchcraft? I don't know specifically what witchcraft would mean to you as it would to me, but witchcraft is like a theme or I don't know, something for a movie or a song that I don't think it really exists, or that you can make things happen through doing rituals. That's not something I really believe in. Yeah, I think sometimes, I think some people can believe in that sort of stuff when they see strange things happening in the world that are unexplainable or seem to be so. But a lot of stuff can be like explained statistically. I've probably talked about this before. Like, there's a guy who got struck by lightning and brought a lottery ticket and won, and then got struck by lightning again and brought a lottery ticket and won again. Or actually, no, that's not quite right. In fact, maybe he never got struck by lightning. I can't remember, man. But the story was, the bit that I do remember is that this guy got like really lucky and won the lottery, and then he ended up, and I think he might have been struck by lightning before he did it, but he ended up going with a news team, like a local news team, into the store to recreate buying the ticket that won, and then when he bought the ticket and scratched it, he had won a second time. Now, like, people are like, oh, what are the odds he's blessed, you know, the spirits look over him or whatever. But actually, it's more like, well, how many people buy a ticket every single day? And like, if you think about it, like, the odds of it happening are not as significant when you think broadly. Like, okay, so people win money here and there occasionally, and then a news team goes around with them and films them. You know, every now and then it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen again. Does that make sense to you? So you've got to think on a broader scale. Like, it's not one person and one thing happening. It's like stuff is happening everywhere all the time. I feel like I'm just waffling on. I'm going to keep doing this though. That's what we should keep doing. He didn't get struck by lightning, says Vash Desg. Yeah, I think I was getting like a couple of stories mixed up in my head. But there was definitely a reason. There was something else. It wasn't just, oh, he won the lottery. There was something else to it that I remember. That story is true, just about the lightning, says Kerloka. Yeah. So you've got to think, for every time like someone does something like that and a news team gets interested, that's happened for years and years and years, you know, and then like on the one time someone wins again, that becomes of interest because it sounds, oh, this couldn't possibly happen, could it? And then it becomes like this, oh look, this guy won twice in a row. But it's like, well, what about all the people that didn't win twice in a row? When you add them up, all of a sudden it starts to look a little less so. Another important thing that should be pointed out there is the fact that the news crew was with them doesn't affect the chances of winning twice. So if you were to factor it in and go, well, wait a minute, you know, he's with a news team, it makes it much less likely that that would happen. It actually doesn't make it less likely. It just, because it doesn't influence the event. Like, a news team doesn't influence your chance of winning 2 times in a row, basically. And that's the sort of stuff I'm interested in, like how we can delude ourselves. Tay X Emily says it makes sense But how would you explain telekinesis? I've never done a lot of look into telekinesis or research. I think I've like seen a few things where there's like genuine phenomenon or whatever, bleh, where the brain has been linked to some sort of activity that is a little bit beyond our five senses, but I can't really comment on it other than I think a lot of it might be a bit of hocus pocus, you know. But here's an interesting one for you. So, because I've been reading my books and learning about things, and there was this really interesting example in this book that I was reading. This guy goes to speak to people who train pilots, right? And they're talking about the power of positive reinforcement, about when someone does something and you go, yep, that's good, great, keep on going. Like, that has a better effect on people than being negative and going, oh, you did bad, so this is, you know, not the way to do it or whatever. So there have been studies done that prove, you know, like, broadly speaking, that positive reinforcement is better than, like, being negative with people when they do something wrong. We've got to go smelt this in the smeltery, haven't we? Let's go put that in over there. I'm trying to think right now. I've got like stuff going on in chat that I'm keeping my eye on, and I'm trying to explain this nice and coherently for you guys so you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, they go and speak to these pilot instructors, and the instructor says, no, you're completely wrong. Positive reinforcement does not happen. And he says, here's why. He goes, when my pilots go out there and they do really bad, they have a bad flight, I have a go at them, and they'll always come out better tomorrow and do better. And he says, and I've tried praise. When they do really good and I praise them, they always go and fly again, and it's not quite as good. And then the guy in the book says this is like his eureka moment where he figures out what's going wrong with the way we're thinking about things, the way we're perceiving like our actions, and how statistics come into play. So if you think of it like the laws of averages, if you're a plane flyer or a pilot, and you go for a flight, and we rate a flight on a scale of 1 to 10, and your average is 5, you're always like, you know, sometimes you're 6 and 7, sometimes you're 5 and 4 or whatever, but your average is 5 for all the flights that you do. Now, if you go out there and do like a 10 out of 10 flight and you get praised for it, what are you statistically more likely to do the next time you come out? Are you going to fly closer to your average, which is below 10, or are you going to do 10 again? And it's the same for when you fly out. You have the most worst flight ever. You almost blooming flew into a mountain and landed the plane upside down. You get 0 out of 10. And what are you then statistically more likely to do when you fly the next time? You're more statistically likely to fly closer to your average score of 5. So if you praise someone who did really good at 10, they are more statistically likely to do not as good next time. And if you are negative to someone who does really bad, they are statistically more likely to do better next time. So the praising and the negative actually have no effect on the outcome, is the point. Okay? And like maybe that was really boring to you, but I find that stuff so interesting because we live in a world where people are constantly arguing and like trying to make sense of who's wrong, who's right, what do I think about this and that. And there are all these really like common and blaring flaws in our mind and the way that we think rationally about things. And I like this book that I'm reading because it picks up on some of those things and explains them to you, like how you could say, oh, when I praise people they don't do as good, and when I'm negative to them they always do better. And it like addresses that, and it finds what's wrong in that way of thinking. And it figures out what's right. The Raptor King says that's fascinating. Well, if one person found it fascinating, that's amazing. That's good to me. Dogi Dance says, well, it would be bad if you landed the plane upside down. Ingy182 says, that is actually genius. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. It's from a book called Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow. It is heavy reading. It goes into great detail of how the brain works, and like I explain that quite crudely in comparison to how he did. So if you want to look it up, you can, but it's heavy reading. For the people who really like a good old read, you might be interested in that book. Hiraka Rabbi, probably butchered your name, says, yeah, I like that kind of stuff too. It's cool, isn't it? Maybe maybe every stream I'll pick out an example and give you another one from time to time, something like that. Anyway, what am I trying to do? Man, so discombobulated with all the stuff and things. I'm looking for a tinker's table so we can put gold into it, and then we need to make like a stone axe head or something. Dude, there it is, casting table. Now we've got our part builder over there. Let's take our other tinker's blocks with us while we're looking at them. There's another one. There's another one. Very good. And we just need a little bit of cobblestone, I believe. We got cobblestone right there. Amazing. Sense23 says that was interesting. Awesome. What was the book you are reading? Asuma says GoldenEye. Again, it's called Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow. I Love Cat says that's very interesting, X. You know we surround ourselves with people with the same interests. You know most of us will find that awesome. I hope you do. I think it's probably in my mind. I knew some of you would definitely be interested in it. It's also like your ability to explain things. Sometimes I try and talk about this stuff on stream and it just comes out as gobbledygook. But I think today I did a good job of explaining that. And there's more of them. There's more just fascinating things about the way that the brain works. But I won't go on about it. Oh, any more today? We'll leave it for another day, perhaps. Do you stream at the same world as the YouTube series? Says Gretcha. We do not. We stream in a different world. So that's why it all looks so very different. Okay, we're going to put our axe head in here. Then we make our gold cast. We might want to make an ingot cast while we're here as well. I feel like that would be smart. You know, that would be doing a smart thing. Leah Lair says, I missed whatever sounded cool because I had to step away for a bit. Don't worry about it, Lee. You can catch it again later on the second channel. Advertising? Jeez, you're probably already subscribed. Hi. Okay, there we go. Is there me systems or grids in SF3? Good question. I hope there's refined storage, otherwise I might struggle when it comes to me. That stuff is crazy. Let's have a look. Why did I come over here? Just for an ingot. Literally just for an ingot. I think the only ingot we have is iron. Oh no, we've got electrical steel. It might think of that one as slightly different. I'm not sure. Dude, these guys just don't go away, do they? Where'd my iron ingot go? I just picked one out and it disappeared. Oh, now apparently it's a stack of iron ingots. Tay X Emily says, if you make paper tools, they are easier for modifying. Yeah, I didn't have paper at the time, did I? I didn't really think about that. Right, so now we make that, and then we can use the iron to make the axe head. We'll probably make the rest into gold ingots. Then it can be used for another time. So we'll just stand here for a bit doing this. We got a resubscribe for 11 months in a row from Micromundo. One more month, buddy, and you'll have yourself that golden faith. Thank you for the support. Do appreciate it. Cuplex says, X renamed the log chicken to log fella. The chicken will then not contribute to the mob cap and allow other resources to spawn. Dude, that's a great idea. Didn't we have a hen house for that? And then I forgot what we were going to do with the hen house thing. Okay. That's... Yep. No, wait. No, I wanted that one back. Right. Concentrate. Concentrate, man. Oh, where'd my iron ingot go? In fact, where did my iron ingot go? Like, why would that... Did I put it in there? Where'd my iron ingot go? What? What the jazz? Ah. Oh. That totally disappeared. Totally disappeared. Okay, we'll take another one. Dude, did that thing... What the fudge is going on with the iron ingots, man? Can I keep this iron ingot, please? Jeez. Okay, quick, get in there before you vanish. Right, so now we can make an iron head thing for that. Cool. Right, and that'll be that one done, and we can start looking at the next thing, which is make a warrant. We've already done that. Jeez, capture a cow in a jar. We kind of know how to do that. Someone mentioned it. Craft an Inferium seed. So these things that some of you are suggesting are already coming up. Make a mattock from Tinker's Kindred. That one I might just skip by unless it's essential. Use nesting pens to automate resources from chickens. Nesting pens is the name of the game. And it's not what we actually have, but we need to craft lots of wheat. And we got bone meal, so we could build like a micro farm maybe. You never took the other one, says Futura Bloom. Well, we did, because we made the ingot cast. Otherwise, how did we make that? Right, let's make... Ah, that thing costs 2, doesn't it? It costs 2. Well, we'll grab another. Mumbles says so. Loot bags. Oh, so many distractions, man. So many distractions. Let's go make a loot bag. What am I looking for again? Ingot. That was it. 63. 1 in inventory. 62. Please stay in the inventory this time. Nothing is going on with the iron ingots. You just derp. No, something went on. It disappeared. Remember, I made the ingot cast, and then the ingot disappeared from the inventory. Where else could it have gone, right? What is that massive chest, says David? It's just a massive chest. It's actually from the mod called Colossal Chests. Oh, that thing is slow. It is slow. And now we've got a giant slime, which I hope decides to run off the edge. Not today. Whatcha? Ow. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. And your friends. Okay, that'll do. Hi. And you. I love Cat says X. All you need is bone meal in 1 week because when you right click it, it harvests. So it's super easy to farm. Oh, right, cool. That's a great thing to know, actually. That makes it super easy, doesn't it? Let's put that in there. Progress. Oh yeah, that's it. Cooling. So it's got the right amount. There's none left in there. And we just got ourselves a headpiece, which means we can upgrade our pickaxe. And as I say it out loud, I do wonder, do we have a pickaxe or was it a tinker's axe that I made in the end? Oh, getting a little bit too close there. Oh, there's another big one. Bam. Okay, let's have a look for a tool. I might have put it in a different chest, you know. I think I did. I think I put it in the one around the corner. Oh, we made a flint pickaxe. Good. So now we have to put it in the tool forge. Have I made one that works with iron yet? That's a good question. Oh. Wait, fog? Tool fog? No, it's supposed to be a forge, thank you very much. Iron blocks, that's expensive. Tool station and seared bricks. Let's have a look at that tool station again. Did I... Oh, there it is. Okay, so... we might be able to do this with iron already. Yes, we can. Excellent. That saves us a bit of time. Right, we can tick off another thing from the book. Bam! We now got a metal part for that. Cool. So now we're going to go and make a wheat farm, I guess. And I think I'm just going to put the wheat farm over here somewhere. Since, why don't we put it... My design choices are really terrible when I'm streaming because I just do things quickly. I'm literally thinking, why don't we put it next to the enchanting table so we can put the water underneath it. Like, what a terrible way to decide where to put things. Where's my bucket? It's already here. So we can put the bucket of water there. We can put the dirt and then we're going to make a hoe and then, oh geez, all sorts of things have got to happen. So we're going to make another tool. Cheers. Cheers, my dears. Put you down over here. And we've got to make a tool. Oh, wait, you're a big one. Get out of it. Right. Sticks, do we have them? Do you know what? We've got all we need right here. Borrow that for a second. Very good. It is time to hoe, people. It's time to hoe. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go. Now we need some seeds and some bone meal. And there's all sorts of slimes in my face. There's the seeds, there's the bone meal. Some of these things can go back in here, I guess. Right. That's been hoed. Assumer, when did regen come back on? When we decided that enough was enough of me dying all the time. And I got bored of dying. That's when it came back on. The other stream. Literally last stream, actually, I think. Okay, so now we need our bone meal. Oh, now we're drinking. That is easy. I can just stand here and hold right click. Amazing. Make a tank to collect XP, says TX Emily. Do you know what? If there was like a tank and a grill that was cheap, it might not be bad just to run over it when you get XP. I Love Cat says X, next stream you need to make a power setup and an auto sieve. That's very helpful in this mod. Yeah, we need to prioritise objectives because there's so many things to do. I think getting power early on would be a good idea, but I don't know what way would be the best way, and there'll certainly be lots of suggestions in chat, of course. If you got any though, you know, suggest away. Basically, I mean, we gotta figure out something, right? Dwarf, he's a dwarf. Why are people saying I'm a dwarf? What's going on? Automate dirt by putting hoppers under barrels. We've actually already done that. There we go. So how much did we get from that? For 3 stacks of bone meal, that's not a lot of that stuff really, is it? Jeez, we got to make a nest. We got to make a nest, which requires... Oh my goodness me, that's a lot of that stuff, isn't it? That's a heck of a lot. Okay, so we've made a hatchery nest. And now we just need wood around it. But more wood than that. And then this thing we got here is different though, isn't it? Like it's a different one. Okay, there we go. We've got a nesting pen. Where are we going to put our nesting pen? We'll put it over on this platform as well. That looks interesting. Use animal net to capture a chicken. Well, we did that already. We are super smart. Should I put a hopper underneath this thing? Like, and have it go into a chest? Next drop in 7 minutes. Wow. So now that guy just sits there and makes logs for us. Does he need to be renamed before he goes in it? Let's pick you up. X, make a solar or survival generator. Do you know what I should have done? I should have made a passive mob farm with those mob fans, like that thing over there. Could possibly convert this one into it. I know not a lot of stuff spawns here, but anyway, it's all stuff to be revised. Right, so now we've got to go craft all those loot bags. Let's look at what's in our inventory again, because it's always filling up with all sorts of things. So seeds and logs and a chisel, stone bricks, a hoe, one of those things, and some of them. Okay, let's grab them. Mother Yackle said I had a pet chicken once. They would chase me out to school bus every morning. I still have a scar on my ankle from those jerks. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that filled up quickly, didn't it? Okay, now we've got to craft these down. How do we automate that? What's the best way to automate that? X, lava generator is amazing. Plus you can auto-magically make lava with crucibles and item conduits and stuff. I make it sound hard, but really it's pretty easy. I can send you a picture of what I did. The problem is that there's so much stuff I don't know about, I guess. Like, there's things that I'm not really sure what they are. It seems kind of... Oh, jeez. Hang on. Like, how can I say? Like, it's easy to do it once you know what all the parts are. Otherwise, you end up, like, crafting and umming and ahhing about different things you need to do. What if we pick out, like, rare loot bags? This is going to take a while, actually. We should probably, like, type in loot bag, like, oh, epic, legendary. Let's try and get a legendary. Wait. Okay, so I want to do that one. Take that out. Oh my goodness me, those things keep pushing me around and it is so annoying. 4? And nothing there? Is one of these, like, different or why? I don't know. Stop pushing me about, please. I don't feel so good. X, stop derping and make a checklist. Oh, that scared me. It'll help you organise. We have a checklist. I really don't know what to do, though, on it. Let's take all these rare ones out, and then it's going to throw, like, tons more in there. It seems like whatever that thing has is holding a lot of stuff. Compacting drawer, says Sibri. Oh, that makes sense. Compacting drawer. Yeah. Stone, basic drawer, iron, pistons. I like it. So let's get ourselves all the things we need for that. Redstone. We're going to be bottlenecked by redstone. How do we get... Or better yet, let's try that again. How do we get more redstone? We sieve... There's a heavy sieve there. We sieve with dust. And on that one it is a 10% chance. So let's grab some of this. Oh geez, my inventory's full up with things again. Let's also get that loot bag, even though we do it the other way. Let's do this as well quickly so we can clear up our inventory. Let's try to make that one go into a common one, or uncommon. There we go. Okay, very good. So do we have enough to make the next one up? It looks like we're going to be too short, so we grab 2 more. Here you go. Ooh. Those look cool. Cheese on toast! That's awesome. Right, must not get distracted. We're going to make that thing that required the pistons. Okay, and I don't have any more rare loot bags, so we take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then we get a rare one. Oh no, more of these guys are in my base. Ka-cha! Dude, building it down here was such a bad idea, wasn't it? Oh god, they're coming in. Oh, I've got to be careful here. I'm low on health. It's time to run away. Drink our juice. Drink our apple juice. Oh, people are saying you're mob farm. What did I say in order for all of you to start shouting my mob farm? Oh, come on now, guys. Get out of here, you scamps. Ka-cha! See you later. Right, let's craft these down again. Or up, actually. Okay, so epic loot bag. 4 of those will make us something different. Ah, what? Wait a minute, so we got a compacting thing there. Can we not do it that way? Oh no, apparently we can. Wait, let's close this thing and try again. Because apparently we can do that. Oh, what? Oh, that sucks. Ah, I don't know why. You can get redstone from loot bag. I'll tell you what, let's open these epic loot bags. Okay, no, well that's kind of cool that you get one of those. I'll take that every day. I've got a fancy helmet, peeps. Check it out, it's made out of lapis. Ooh, they're pretty cool. I wonder if, do you get a different roll each time you open it? I'm not surprised you don't, actually. It doesn't make much sense. I guess we'll take those things. Well, that's one way to get rid of these. An obsidian helmet, is that even better? Ooh, I think I'll take the lighter one. Alright then, we'll fill our inventory up with junk and then chuck it away again. Hey, we might get redstone though, like you guys said. A chance cube? What's that? A portal charm. Ooh, I wonder what that does. Can I wear this? I can. Control. What does it do? Who knows what that one does? You opened one of the loot bags. Yes, we did. Oh, that's why we couldn't craft it. Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense to me. You accidentally open it, of course you're not going to be able to craft it. Otherwise, you could look and take out what you want. Very smart. Very smart. Well done. Right, let's put these things away, man. Cheese on toast does sound great, though, doesn't it? And let's take that. We're going to hammer up this stuff. All of these things, pretty much. Just get in there. And, ooh, one more. One more. Soul Sand and Podzol. In you go. Chance Cube. Do I place it down? What does it do? So give me a chance. A chance of what? What happens when I break it? Will it blow up? That's kind of fudgy. Oh, dude, why would you put something like that in the pack? Oh, what the fudge? Okay, everyone's telling me... do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this. This isn't fun. This ain't fun to me. Having all my stuff... Oh, yeah, I got to cheat. Having all my stuff destroyed. Okay. Hopefully it didn't destroy the core. It went through that little bit there. Oh dear. It went close to the core. Thank goodness I didn't place it a few blocks over. That would have been really bad. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be super smart. Okay, I'm going to go... Pro tip for you. Like that. Whiz all the way over here. Go up to the tallest bit. There's a creeper on it already! Jeez. Go easy, fella. And then type in air. Alright, and that's a quick way to get rid of stuff. Let's do it again. Oh no, not double slash. 1, 2, 3. And all the way over to that bit. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to give these things back to myself. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. That never happened, peeps. It never happened. I tell ya. I don't know what you think you just saw the last few seconds, but nothing cheaty at all happened. I'm telling you. Just vein miner it. Oh yeah, that would have been really smart actually. Well, if I'd have seen that, I would have done that, but I didn't see it. Let's go grab our placing tool and our hammer as well. Eva says, you're not smart, X. Chance cubes are dangerous. I got a wither. Dude, if I'd have got a wither, that would have been just so sucky. Like, I probably would have exited the world and killed it with MC Edit, because, like, I don't know. I just think it's like, I guess if you know what they are, but like, you want to investigate things in the mod pack, and saying that can spawn a wither, that's just cruel, man. That is just cruel. Open chance cubes far away, they can blow up your base. I even made a joke about that, about it blowing it up. I just figured it would be like a loot bag. A chance to getting something cool, but oh no. Oh no, it wasn't. Right, thanks for all that gravel. That's all we need actually, isn't it? Just gravel. And we're going to do it... Oh, wait a minute. It does have a good chance on this, I think. Did we do gravel before? Did we get any redstone? That's a good point actually. If there's a decent chance of getting redstone, why didn't I get it before? I think I'm remembering this wrong. I think I was going to use this stuff, so let's do that for a little bit and see if we get any redstone. Marshmallow says, assume a nether open chance cubes without a max level chance pendant. The risk isn't worth the reward. Okay, well we've learned now, we're not going to do it. Furious brother says you need dust. Now someone's telling me I need sand, so I used the wrong thing. But hey, I got some diamonds from it. Okay, well it looks like we've got to go at that again. Let's get another one of those. Another one of those. Dude, all of this for a compacting drawer. I don't know what's going on, do I? Yanni says it was dust. I think sand is the other one we can use as well. Assume a redstone comes from sieving dust. Okay, people are telling me it's dust now. Didn't we look this up? Mesh. Every time I get it wrong. Except we have the iron stiffened mesh, so uses on a regular sieve. Where do we see redstone? It is dust! Aha, okay. You guys were right, it's dust. I gotta listen to y'all, don't I? Oh, I must have picked out a lot of cobble. 47. Oh, it's going down now. By the way, check your achievement book. There might be an achievement for opening a chance cube. Oh, that never happened. I never answered. What are you on about? Chance cube. What is this? We never went into game mode 1. That never happened. And then we need to do that, don't we? Jason Hayes says, gotta love how chat is in rage mode because X doesn't realise there is redstone from killing witches in his mob farm. Oh my goodness me! I didn't see one message about that. Oh, now I'm seeing a few. Oh, okay, okay. Jeez, I'll be quiet now. I guess we'll just get rid of that stuff because it's in the way. Okay, so we need to make 2 pistons. So we're gonna grab 2 pieces of iron. There's our 2 pieces of redstone, 2 pieces of iron. Somewhere. Okay, then we need cobble. And we need wood. In fact, any type of wood will do. So let's make those. Oops. Okay, 2 pistons, and the thing we're making is a compacting drawer. This isn't that straightforward because I got to make an item filter and some sort of conduit as well, don't I? This is what It's like it's never quite as simple as the one thing that you need. Because now I'm going to come back here and have to make something else, aren't I? I've just realised this is not as simple as I initially thought. But we'll make this thing and see how it goes. Maybe it will be not too difficult. So there's a basic drawer. So we've got our pistons. Right, stone and iron. That's so simple. Although, do I have regular stone? Yes, I do. Thank goodness for that. Let's move those items in there. Bam. So we've got a compacting drawer which holds 16 stacks per drawer. Very good. But now we've got to get items into it. And we've got to make sure they're loot bags. So an item conduit. Item C. O. Conduit. Okay, I've got to type a lot of it, do I? That might be quite easily craftable and then smeltable. That, no. Then we have to get into the Ender IO tree. So we can't use that. I did try to make the transfer node earlier, so maybe that thing. And then... oh, I'm really not sure how does it compact as well? Wouldn't it just compact one thing, or... I'm really not sure. It compacts 3 levels of items, I think. The loot bags need to be unopened to craft, says Minimum Zero. Yeah, we got that one earlier. Some of you are saying hopper in a chest. Well, the hopper will pick up any item, and it might not be a loot bag. Who can tell me what we need? What's the cheapest way to do this? Someone in chat saying, where's rent? I think that's because I mentioned it in the video. People are trolling me a little bit. Let's go grab some redstone. How do we make pipes, by the way? This might just be cheap to make now. Glass. And we just made some sand. Let's smelt that thing up. Use transfer pipes, says Legend Monkey. We could do. I'm not sure if the item filter will work with it. XP and Hypno use this, says JTR Jason. I could probably do it watching their series and learning a few things. Transfer node and filter, says Butch Monkey. Sit on the bags to compact them. I love it. If only it were that simple. Okay, so what we're going to do is take out our bowl, make those pipes. Missed a step here. Let's try that again. Right, so we've got our pipe. One of them goes in the middle. Was it a chest at the bottom? Stone, and then redstone, something like that. Did I remember it? Oh my god, I remembered it. That is a miracle. Okay, but that thing needs an item filter. And it is that type of item filter that is compatible with this. That's actually quite easy. So, sticks and string. Sticks, we got ya. String, we see that. Oh, what was that thing? That ain't right. X don't remember. Okay, just one. That'll do fine. Okay, and then if we put the bottom base type in, well, let's figure this one out. Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you very much, loot bag. So I think it's only going to do a small amount of these. So we're going to take a common and an uncommon, and we're going to put that on our item filter. Well, that is different from what I remember. So put in the common and the uncommon, and then the rare, and we will whitelist. Okay, that looks pretty reasonable. So we're going to put that inside a transfer node. Let's open it up. No, we do not want cobblestone stairs. Thank you very much. Why are there things there? Do not know. Right, so it's got the thing we want. So now we need to put it into a crate. We got one all the way at the other end of our base. There's a giant slime chasing us. Run away quick. Tax Emily says obsidian tools have lots of durability. I'm aware of that. I am definitely aware of how the Tinker's stuff works. Smeltery and Tinker's tool equals OP, says Mangu. I'm not so sure it does really in this pack. It seems like they'd be expensive to maintain considering all the auto mining we do. So if I put that there, as expected, we're going to need... Dude, don't come around the corner. Just... That's rude. We're going to need that there. Okay, so... No. Why did I think I needed a crate? We need the compacting drawer. Right, but now it only goes up to epic loot bags, so we have to make a second one to compact epic loot bags. That's what I was thinking, but that's not terrible, is it? So now this thing is trying to put a common... it started off with uncommon. So it's got the wrong one in first of all. So now it's got the right one in. Okay, good. So it's taking them out, and we're seeing all those drops collect at the top. So really what we need is an array of drawers or something that each of these items can be put into, is the thing that we haven't sort of factored here. Right, I think that gives us a project for our next stream actually, that we, I don't know why chests are in there, that we come over here and we organise these drops that we're getting. Seems like a good idea. Anyway, those things are going in there, so we're making... Ooh, watch the edge. Making rare loot bags. What we're going to do is make another compacting drawer. Ah! MCP Graft says, a grated hopper is really cheap and can filter items, but it only works like a hopper. You have to place it under the crate. Yeah, I think we're ready to use some more advanced stuff, you know. A diamond can go... Oh, no. We want to hold on to those just for the moment. The bowl can go in there. Some of that stuff. Right, let's try and craft a lot of that again. So we were making the storage drawer, and I think the thing we don't have... Oh no, we might have a lot. Oh, we also got loads of basic drawers. Okay, storage... No, compacting. Jeez, remember what it is. By the way, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm missing all sorts of noises in my ear because I'm getting all kinds of distracted. I'm also going to drink some more of my cold tea. Oh, it's delicious. Right, we got a new subscriber here. It's Jonathan Gravy, and also Taylor. Thank you for subscribing. I apologise for butchering your name. Sorry for missing those. I am the derp, as they say. Right, so we've got to make the piston first. Do we have what it takes? No. Do we have what it takes to make the piston? Right, 2 pistons. Very good. And then I think we've got everything. Excellent. We got our second one. So now we need a filter again, though. We need another filter. Okay. We're missing redstone now. How did we get the last redstone? From the farm over there with the witches. So we'll get some more. Zenikun says, hi guys, I'm back. So happy. Welcome back, buddy. Oh my goodness me. We actually have no more redstone, do we? Ah, that means we've got to go back to Sivin. Can you believe it? Or standing really far away some more witches spawn. Maybe there was redstone in here. Let's give it a sort. Let's have a flick through. There wasn't, was there? And it was dust. So we need to mash up some sand. Okay, my inventory is horribly, at the moment, filled up with stuff. Let's give it a try. We're going to go all the way down there and mash up this stuff. Man X-Boy, there was some butcher name emotes. Yep, I always butcher the names. Zakorus says afterwards you should go and make an ender chest. Linked to a pouch that you can throw your loot bags into when you kill mobs manually. Oh yeah, the ender pouches and stuff. That stuff will be great later on. It just takes a while to get to all of that stuff. I feel like the way storage has been done so far is really... This colossal chest, I'm not a fan of it. I think I should have made a compacting drawer, not a compacting drawer, just a drawer system with drawer controllers so that eventually it can be hooked up to something a little bit more automated. Okay, that's all I can do with that hammer. Let's go get another one after we've tried to get some redstone. Doka says assume a make survival or furnace generator and you can get power so you can automatically sieve on all sorts of machines. Possibly be doing that soon, I really don't know. There's the redstone. It's flying out all over the place. Can you believe it? But what we've got to do is finish up that mess we just created. Another hammer. Thank you very much. Those things can get in there. He needs a building one to lay the sand quicker, says Trixie. Yep, I know that, but I couldn't be bothered to make one because we're almost done here. Alright, so that's very good. That is very good. We also got some more gold bits, I think. Is that gold? It is. Cool. Lapis can go in there as well. Right, so crafting. The last thing was the item filter. Oh, we got 3 pieces of redstone. GG. We'll try and get one more. Oh. Hammers don't last very long, says TaxX Emily. They don't, do they? They do not. There's redstone in that chest. Oh, apparently I already had it in a chest somewhere. Well, oh, I don't even know. But we got a new subscriber. It's annoying Annoying Sidekick. Annoying Sidekick. Love the name. I love the name. It's great. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the stream. This chest? Which chest were we on about? The one over here, wasn't it? Oh my goodness me. That entire time it was sitting there. Okay, so... Item filter. Item filter, mate. And what we're going to filter out of this one... Oh... I'm glad that wasn't a creeper, you know. I'm really glad that wasn't a creeper. I don't have any torches. That might catch me out. It might catch me out. So what I'm going to do is shuffle over like this. Please get off of me little thing. Thanks. See you later. Do I have anything that's like a slab? I don't really, do I? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those. Very good. We're going to open up this item filter. We're going to put you on there. And then we're going to put this here, and it is going to go into the next one. Should be one block over. We're going to put a pipe there. Now this might be amazing. Oh, it's doing it! It's doing it! That's cool. Now what it won't do though is it won't put the rare loot bags that we get in here. Like they won't go in, will they? And we are just a little bit short of a legendary loot bag. Can you believe it? Now I've got a few things in my inventory actually, so let's put these ones in here. The rare loot bags should go into that one. Does it work like that? Can I... Aha. No legendary bag just yet. I gotta stand down the other end of the platform to make things spawn. But before we do that, let's grab a torch. Torches. Very good. Hey X, I just came home from work and now watching... you and enjoy... Wait, is there anything there? No. Enjoyable. What have I missed so far? You missed everything, buddy. We've done all sorts of stuff. Like almost finishing to make a sugarcane farm. Loads of stuff going on here in the Sky Factory. So if I stand down the end here, things will be spawning at the other end. So we'll stand here for a second and then we'll run all the way back. Hey X, game recommendation for you. Beautiful game called Absu. And if you don't like... the game, the soundtrack is great too, says Zenican. Appreciate that. Tweet it at me and I'll check it out. Zakor says, holy cow, how do you get those notch apples? I think they came from the mob farm. Because we got them like in the mob farm folder. Chest. And apparently there's over 1,000 people watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time. It looks like probably got a few, but not enough. Probably going to leave it running for a while. What I want to do... I know exactly what I want to do right now. Let's grab some cobble. It's going to amuse some of you. I think I'm going to stand over here and secure myself and AFK for a bit so we get lots of cool stuff. Let's make sure we can eat some food as well. Very cool. And ladies and gentlemen... Oh, it's a little bit crowded in here. Let's get rid of that torch. Hi. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you had a fantastic time. That's going to be it from me this one, though. So, appreciate the support as always. Massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed and resubscribed and donated this stream, and all of you for hanging out in chat. Hope you've had a wonderful time. This will be uploaded to the second channel. And as of right now, as we often do, we're going to be doing a raid. My buddy Iskal raided me earlier. We are now going to raid someone else. So I'm going to send you all over to... Drum roll, please. I can't make a drum roll sound. I'm going to send you over to False, who is streaming on Hermitcraft Vanilla. Probably doing something amazing. So, send you over to her. Hope you enjoy her stream. Hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.